And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. He'll take this at the 10. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Williams to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Connection made to the rookie from Washington. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
And he'll go down here at the 16. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They give it to him again. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Another carry for him. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Working quickly here.
27.
He's got a man left. Touchdown, Dallas. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the Cowboys are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Here's a give up the middle. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he pushed deep into enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. He gets him 7 yards, and that brings an end to our 1st quarter. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 3rd down well inside field goal range. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He connects downfield on 4th. And all he needed was one more stride. He's at the 2-yard line. They find 21 yards and get the 1st down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th.
Yeah, here we go. Kill. What do you think?
Dowdle will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here. He gets another shot here. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Barely makes that landing zone, fielded at the 20. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. That's caught at the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start to fight back with their first points of this game. DJ Moore, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And he reaches the end zone, so the two-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, first and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Cowboys. Lined up with a 2nd and 8.
Yeah, here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going to the ground again on first. Blast through midfield. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist and head the other way for a big run.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Working quickly here. Second and 8. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears are tackled after a stellar return. Following the interception, they're going to take over at their 40.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Let's go now. Take go.
Williams on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, he's got a pick. He's now got a sack. I know we don't have hat tricks like hockey or soccer, but if he can recover a fumble before the game ends, why don't we invent a new stat and consider a defensive hat trick or something like it?
He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Williams will look to throw. Completed here to Komet. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. To throw, Williams. Komet brings it in. A lot of mess on the move here. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears tie it just before halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Yeah, here we go. Right, take. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54. Why in? Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, 47. Gun. Go. Get out there. Here we go, 46. 26.
First down, here's Dak. He puts some power on a deep one left. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Yeah! Here we go! Right there! Here we go, going to 54, here we go, kill!
He'll throw it. He's loaded another one up. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah! Hey, kill! Sweat!
They kick the running back in motion.
Under. Hey, kill! Then we're going to 53. Hey, kill! 47. 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
First and 10, Prescott. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And now it's second down.
Hey, 47. Here we go, going to 54. Why in?
Running back sent in motion.
Done. Hey, we're going to 54. Go. Get out there. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. 26.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. He lets a heater go deep, middle. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one misses the tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
3rd down, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
60 Bison. 70 Lion. 60 Maverick. Ready, go. Buffalo 18.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, here we go.
The give now out of the shotgun. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, kill. 47. 26.
From the 32. Ferguson's got it, complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Kill. Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill. Hey, kill. 26.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Catch made by Cooks. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 3rd quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
The Cowboys offense remains on the field. They're going to line up and go for 2 here.
Will line up for the 2-point
Here we go.
conversion.
Right there. Kill.
This is caught. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Working quickly here. Off the play fake, Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
Working from the gun, Williams. That throw finds Komet. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make a miss in the backfield.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. Williams from the gun. Catch made by Allen. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, take go.
He's back to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. It's a foot race. The 40. Into the red zone. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Scott now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
After the pick, here's Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throw right side hauled in by Komet. And he's brought down for a loss. Here's 2nd and 11. Hits him on the out route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. Big man showing up the yards. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make us.
Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. He's at midfield. 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
So march it forward after they accept the penalty. 1st and 10 from the 41. A give now from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Lone back gets the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Quick throw right side. Still has some space inside the 35. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Cowboys holding a 10-point lead. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Quick pass, right side, complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion. Timing is everything in life, And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Looking to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to push it deep downfield. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Now to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because
pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use.
At the 46-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again following the sack. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be third and long.
Here we go, Shaq. Check out.
Here he is to throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing third and long. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying, they kept taking shots to the very end. But now we have reached that end. This one's over. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working